Hello, class. Let me get this ready for you. Okay. So, you have done so much work planning these small moment stories. Today, you're going to start to draft your story, scene by scene, of a beginning, a middle, and an end. So, you spent some time making a story arc. You also spent some time looking back at your original drawings and making those sketches so much better and adding so much more detail. I'm going to remind you of my story arc. So, my story arc, I had my characters and my setting, then I had my rising action, my climax, my falling action, and finally the end or the resolution. So, based on this, I drew sketches. I looked at my beginning, middle, and ending pictures and drew awesome sketches. Today, you're going to take out those sketches and we're going to draft scene by scene. So we're going to draft a beginning, a middle, and an end. You have today and tomorrow to do this. So today, I want to make sure we do the beginning, at least the beginning today. So I'm going to show you what I did. Again, I have my original little drawing up here, and then I looked at that after my story arc, and I made it so much better. I added so many more details. Then, what you're going to do today is actually pick up your pencil and get it moving, get it flowing. So I typed mine. You can type yours if you're a fast typer and that feels okay for you, but writing it might be easier. So I went ahead looking at my picture, and this is what I wrote. I made it so much more detailed. It was a hot day in September, including the setting, and I was sleeping peacefully in my air-conditioned room. Oops, I made a typo. I was wearing my favorite fuzzy pajamas. Remember, that was a detail I added with my picture. My pajamas were pink and blue, or pink with blue polka dots. They were my favorite because my grandma got me them for my birthday. As I slept in my favorite comfortable pajamas, I dreamt about a big gray elephant. Remember, I added that also, my little part about the dream. In my dream, I was riding the elephant. It was weird. As I rolled around in my bed dreaming about the elephant, my eyes began to open. I thought to myself, what time is it? See how I'm going back to my picture? This picture is helping me so much. I looked over at the clock and saw that it said 8:10. I had a meeting with Miss Ing at 8:15. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all you need to do today is look at your new sketch that has so many more details because you did your first little planning and then you did your story arc. Now you have this sketch that's so detailed, and you're going to let your pencil flow to write the beginning of your story, the first scene. Tomorrow, you'll write your middle and your ending. If you want to jump ahead, you can. I'll show you mine. So my middle, move my face. Where did I put my face? Put it down here. So my middle, I again looked at my first little picture. Then I looked at the sketch. That was so much more detailed. I'm ready to go now. I am ready to draft this middle scene. So this is what I wrote. I added in so many details. Move my face over there. I immediately jumped out of bed. I yelled so loudly, "Ah, I can't believe it's 8:10. How did I oversleep?" You can see I have my speech bubble here, so that was super easy. No one was home, but I just kept yelling anyway. Ah! It's over here. I ran over to my phone and emailed PS2 as fast as I could. I told Candy that I would be running late. My heart was racing. I quickly went to brush my teeth. The minty toothpaste woke my mouth up, remembering back to those five senses. After I brushed my teeth, I ran to my closet. Luckily, I had done laundry recently. I was so nervous, but I could barely move. My legs felt like jello. I wobbled into my closet and grabbed the first thing I saw. I grabbed a gray t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans. Okay, so I just took this detailed sketch and made an awesome paragraph. But I didn't just tell you, right? I didn't say, I got out of bed, I was nervous. I really made you feel like you were there. I included details about what I felt, what I was seeing, what I was feeling, the taste in my mouth of the minty toothpaste, all of these details, how my legs felt wobbly, my heart was beating. This is your chance to add all of those details and make us feel like we're really there in this scene with you. When you finish that, you will, of course, do your ending. So again, you'll look at the picture you wrote, this little one, and then you'll look at your awesome, awesome sketch that you drew with all your new information. Then you will write your ending, you'll draft the scene, you'll let your pencil go. I'll read you mine. I put on my backpack, grabbed my bag with my yogurt, and ran out the door. The hallway was dark, and so were my thoughts. I kept thinking, I am going to be in big trouble. That thinking bubble there. This is my first year teaching, and the principal is going to hate me. See, I had my idea here in the thinking bubble, but then I added a little more, this extra sentence, because I remembered, oh yeah, I was also thinking that my teacher was going to hate me. Finally, the elevator came, so I ran inside. When I got out of the elevator, I walked outside. It was a hot day, and the trash cans were smelly. I walked to the end of my block and turned the corner. As soon as I got to the corner, I started to wave my arm for a taxi. See, that's all I had in my first picture. I could feel myself sweating. It was 8:21. Okay, I drafted all 3 of my scenes. Today, you need to at least do the beginning. So go back and look at your sketch. You're not thinking of anything new. You're looking at your sketch that you already drew, and you're drafting at least your beginning. Okay, off you go.